Every other day that lets you get into a rhythm, but the energy that Steph Curry and Draymond and Kevon are having to bring every single game, it's testing even them.
Well, both teams should have a sense of urgency for this one because, again, the Mavs don't want to drop out of that 6th spot. And one thing about the Mavs, before they lost to the Sacramento Kings last night, they such a high arc, gives it a great chance to go in.
So 2 guys there, and then Finney-Smith switches on to Steph.
Comes a split action. Nope.
And Draymond finds him. Curry 3.
Gimpy right now.
240 pounds.
He just uses his size, his body so well.
Yeah, Steph knew. Get Powell, the shot blocker, in the air, and then get to the line.
There we go. That's a great start. Obviously, he's knocking down the 3 ball. I'm good with that. I got a lot of moves down here. Steph, this is about the ball, the way he sets up his defender, the way he gets into his defender's body, V-cut, gets separation. Sometimes he doesn't even need a screen.
Both of those highlights were a great example that good offense beats good defense in this sport. You know, goaltender in hockey, defense can win. Pitching in baseball, defense can win. In the NBA, you can't guard Doncic any better than that. And Finney-Smith had
up to step back. Going right, if you're a right-hander, that right-hand step back is a little more awkward. So I just think it fits. I remember playing, and that's kind of the way I like to go if I was pulling up.
Willie Cauley-Stein, former. I mean, the Warriors are starting to play defense. It's just getting the ball in the basket as Steph. You look at the remainder of the Warriors' schedule, you know, tonight was going to be a tough one. Utah and Phoenix are the other 2 that look very daunting. And the way Minnesota's been playing, as Curry is spilled.
You want to keep attacking the rim. But we've talked about the Warriors have an easier schedule compared to some of the other teams just from 7 to 10. If you look at the Blazers, they have a much tougher schedule. The Spurs have a much tougher schedule. Memphis is a little easier. Well, they're not as easy as the Warriors, but
Memphis is interesting in that Jaren Jackson is back.
He's back. That's a key for them. They've been playing well. John Morant.
John Morant and Jaren Jackson. And then you have Dylan Brooks kick in and Valanciunas. So Memphis has had some pretty quality play. They were on a road trip. They lost to Denver. Denver, by the way, the only team that seems to beat them is the Warriors. Like, because the Nuggets,
they've done more than stay afloat without Jamal Murray. You got to give Nikola Jokic some credit.
I mean, they're 6-1 since Murray went down. Just that 6th spot with the tiebreaker going to be firmly in Dallas's hands. The math just does not work out. Steph Curry, that high ball screen, that's a good way to start the 3rd quarter.
This part's a ridiculously tough shot.
Doncic with 18 tonight. And Steph, speaking of ridiculously, what's Wiggins supposed to do? Doncic knows what he's doing, and Curry knows what he's doing with the 3. But Doncic gets Looney on a switch. And Looney picked him. Looney got on the deck, and Looney pushes it ahead. And that will get Steph the lay-in, and it was all Kevon. The Warriors looking for some positivity in this second half. Just forget the first. Curry 3. Draymond and Curry are so fun to watch as they work together.
That's the nonverbal communication. Draymond just figuring out what angle do I need.
They're going to need Michael Mulder on this road trip. The Warriors 500-103. Warrior postgame live is coming up right now.